Welcome to the Wealth Shift TV, where we help you build real wealth by changing how you think about money. Today, we're challenging a myth. I'll start investing when I earn more. But what if that mindset is actually costing you millions? Let me take you into the story of two men, John and Jackson. Same income, same background, but completely different financial futures. Let's see why starting early is more powerful than investing more. This is John. He's 25, just got his first full-time job. He lives in a small apartment, makes about $2,000 a month, and like most people, he's trying to figure life out. But John has one big difference. He's curious about money. He reads books and listens to podcasts on financial discipline and wealth creation. And one day, he learns a simple rule. Start small, stay consistent, let time do the heavy lifting. Every month, he sets aside $500. Even though it feels tight, he puts it into index funds and learns a little about real estate. Not flashy, but steady. John's inner thought.
I may not have much, but if I start now, I'm sure future me will thank me.
Now meet Jackson, same age, same paycheck, different mindset. Jackson says what many people say.
$2,000 a month? I can barely pay bills. I'll start saving and investing when I earn more.
So Jackson kept waiting, and months turns into years. He has poor spending habits, frequently eating out and making impulsive purchases, but still no investment portfolio and financial education. And that becomes his pattern. 20 years go by. John and Jackson are now 45 years old. John still lives well, but more importantly, he's built something. He owns rental properties. His stock portfolio is growing, and now he runs a mid-sized business. He still remembers those early days when $500 felt like a big sacrifice. But now, that sacrifice is giving him freedom. And John says to himself,
Investing early was like planting a tree. Back then it was just a seed. Now it gives me shade every single day.
And Jackson? Now that he's earning $20,000 a month, he finally feels ready to start investing. Jackson says to himself,
Now that I have money, it's time to get serious about building wealth.
he opens an investment account, starts putting in $1,500 a month, 3 times more than John ever did. But here's the thing. Jackson is starting 20 years late. At 60, life looks very different for both of them. John, he's retired, not because he had to, but because he can. He still earns money from his investments, but now he spends more time with his family, travels around the world, mentors young entrepreneurs, and enjoys peace. And John says to himself,
I still work when I want to, not because I need to. That's freedom to me.
and Jackson, he's still working, trying to catch up on retirement. Even though he makes good money, it's not enough to replace the 20 years he lost. And Jackson says to himself,
If only I had started back then like John, when I had time on my side.
but time doesn't wait. And in the world of investing, time is the most valuable asset, not money. Now let's break it down. John invested 25% of his income from the very beginning. When he was earning $2,000 per month, he put in $500. As his income grew, he didn't stop. By the time he was earning $20,000 per month, he was investing $5,000 every month, still 25%. He stayed consistent for 35 years. With just a 10% average return, John's portfolio grew to over $4 million. Now Jackson, he started at 45. He felt ready and began investing $1,500 per month. He kept that going for 15 years. But even with discipline, his portfolio only reached around $600,000. Same mindset later in life, same effort. But John gave his money more time and more scale. And that made all the difference. Here's what most people never realize. You don't need to be rich to start. You don't need to invest huge amounts. You just need to start early and stay consistent. Even if it's $100, $200, or $500 a month, when you give it time to grow, the results can be life-changing. Every dollar you invest now buys you freedom later. You're not just investing in stocks, you're investing in time, in patience, in peace of mind. If this story made you think, drop a comment below and type, I'm starting now. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe. Because this is the Wealth Shift TV, where we turn mindset into money and knowledge into wealth. Finally, you don't need more money to invest. Simply start small, start early, stay consistent. That's the real investment hack no one talks about. Start now. Your future self will thank you for it.